Hey guys, I hope you're good, and once again welcome back to my new video everyone. So in today's video I'm going to talk about on a very silly topic. This is my disclaimer. I'm telling you in advance that this is going to be very silly topic. Do not watch this video if you are here to just gain anything, so then watch, otherwise you can leave this video. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to talk about on success. Okay, basically everybody, as we know that everybody wants to become successful in everybody's in their life. Okay, I also want to become successful. Even not I, everybody wants to become. Okay, so this is the, I would say, reality. This is the harsh reality of the today's world. But can you say that everybody will become successful? Of course not. Why? Because see, if everybody will become successful, by the way, this is not possible. Okay, this is on data, on paper it is not possible that everybody can become successful. We need some employee, we need some kind of a thing to do, so that's why we require manpower. And that's the reason that only few people can become successful, because they know how, they know, they are built in different way. Okay, they, no, I would not say they are built in different way. I'm sorry for that I have said this thing. I'm really sorry. I'm checking my words. Okay, again. So I'm saying that successful is not that much difficult as you think that, but it requires hell lot of practice, hell lot of patience, hell lot of, you know, errors. I'm on the path of that thing. I haven't experienced anything of that path, any percentage of that path. Okay, so I do not have any kind of experience, but I know that this is the reality of today's world. Out of 100 people, only 1 to 2 people can become successful. And let me clarify that what do I mean by success. Success means that you have a freedom of money, you have a freedom of time. Okay, now you're not working of the money, you're not working for the time, you're not working for the, money also. You have the enough time, you have the enough money, whatever you want to do in your life you can do with that thing. And wherever you want to go, you can go without having, without worrying about the money, without worrying about the time. Okay, this is the definition of today, this is the definition of my success. Okay, do not everybody has the different kind of a success meaning. Some people think that I should get a job in the Amazon, Google, Microsoft, then they will feel like a successful people. Okay, everybody has the different kind of a mindset of, or the definition of the success. Okay, so first of all you have to define the success definition. Then after that you can decide that what and how you have to do, or how you have to achieve that success. If your definition is to become successful, my god, if your definition is related to your, you will feel like successful when you will get job in a, multinational company like Google, Amazon, with a 50 lakh LPN, 50 lakh per annum. If your definition is like that, then of course you can, then still also it is not success in my opinion. You are working for someone, not for yourself. You're not owning something. Okay, see this thing, you have to own something. It should be in your name, it should be in your, it should be yours. Okay, by your name. Okay, then we can think that, then we can say that okay, now you are the businessman, not the employee. Just see, no, how many times people say you, how many times your CEO, your manager, your senior will say you, okay, in business you also become employee. Of course we will become employee of, in our business also. In our business we have to act like an employee, but that business is mine. Okay, that business is mine, the profit is mine, the whatever will happen in business, that is mine. Okay, wherever you are working right now as an employee, you are just working on the money. The profit will be not your, the loss, the things, the everything, whatever is happening in the business, in the company, is, it is not your. Okay, if it is your in the percentage of share, then you can think that okay, this is my business. Okay, but as I mentioned that this is not your. Okay, so that this is the real difference between yours, startup or your business versus somebody else business. Okay, they will motivate you, they will, give you the fact, so that you cannot think logically. You will be not answering counter question to that manager. Okay, because they are designed in a such way to make you work in the office. Okay, so this is how they are designed to train you to speak you like that, like in that way. Okay, so that you cannot think about beyond that office culture. Okay, and I totally understand that thing. Earning money in the initial days is very required. It's very essential for everybody, because see, becoming successful, or starting a business, also a very difficult thing. I'm not saying that this is a very easy task, but until and unless if you not try, so how will you identify that whether it is for you or not? You haven't tried and you're saying that this is very difficult, this is not my cup of tea, this is I'm not made of that kind of a task. Before trying, how can you say that? Suppose that you want to buy a chair, you went to the you will go to the furniture shop and you will ask a chair. Okay, so how will you identify which chair is very suitable for you? You have to sit on every chair. If suppose that your furniture owner has shown you 5 chair, so you will sit on every chair, you will take experience of every chair, then you will decide that which chair is best for you, as per your need, as per your comfort zone. Okay, comfortability. Okay, basically. So the same method also applies in every situation. If you want to become a successful, if you and becoming successful, there is only one way, that is that is that is business. Okay, and starting a business, we think that it is very difficult, it is very it is capital dense. Okay, although this is true that this is a capital dense, this is a capital required game. Here you need a big capital, huge capital, so that you can survive. But that doesn't mean that you cannot start with the lower amount of money. Okay, who said you that you have to start with the lakhs of rupees? Who said you? Who told you? See, if you have a decent amount of money, still you can start your money, still you can start your business. But if you're not starting because of because of just you have heard from your friend that it is very difficult in business, you have to work for 24 into 7 hour, you will not take rest, you will not able to take any kind of holiday. Because of that thing, if you are not able to if you're not starting because of these kind of a bullshit excuses, then I don't think so you will become successful in your life. You're not meant to be successful if you have this kind of a mentality, and if you're following this kind of a bullshit advice of your friend. See, if you want to live happy life for 20 to 30 years, so you have to work for 5 to 6 years, very like a very how do I say that, you have to work very deeply, very focusedly, what is that? With a very focused mindset. Okay, with a very focused laser sharp, how do I say that? Yeah, with a laser focus. Okay, your focus should be on the task on every day, each and every day. You should not get distracted by each and everything until except only one thing which you are working on right now. If you have this kind of a mentality, then you will work for the 5 to 6 years very deeply, or with the hard work, with the dedication. But after 5 to 6 years, you will now your life will become very easy than the corporate world person, because their life is still in that same level where, of course, they have they have increased, they must have their salary must have grown up to the 10 to 20%, but still they are not living the perfect life. They are not perfect life, but there is no concept of perfect life. But I just want to say that still they will not live like a good life than you, because now you have a freedom, now you have your mind knows that there is nobody who can teach me, who can scold me, who can pressurize me to do that kind of a particular thing. Okay, this is the main everybody nowadays, people are very aware of that thing, that now they want mental peace. Okay, if they are working, if they are giving the interview, they always ask these kind of things. I want mental peace. I do not want any kind of a bullshit kind of a target. I do not want any kind of a pressure from this field, from this job. If you will pressurize me, I'll quit right on the way. Okay. So yeah, peace of mind is very important in today's generation right now. I don't know why but it is important. It also affects your most of the things which happens to your in your body. So I hope you get, yeah, I hope you understood today's video. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring your life.